Did your check engine light suddenly illuminate while you were cruising down the interstate, and now your gas mileage is tanking? You are likely dealing with trouble code P043A, which translates to catalyst temperature sensor circuit malfunction for bank 2 sensor 2. This is a generic powertrain code that applies to a wide variety of modern vehicles on American roads today. Your vehicle's catalytic converter is one of the most critical pieces of emissions equipment, designed to convert highly toxic exhaust gases into harmless water vapor and carbon dioxide. To make sure this chemical reaction is actually happening, the powertrain control module uses oxygen sensors located before and after the converter. If the converter is doing its job perfectly, the temperature of the exhaust gas leaving the converter should be slightly hotter than the gas entering it. While there isn't actually a dedicated temperature sensor, the engine computer calculates this temperature data by closely analyzing the voltage signals from the downstream oxygen sensor. Bank 2 simply refers to the side of the engine that does not contain cylinder number 1, and sensor 2 specifically identifies the downstream oxygen sensor located after the catalytic converter. When the computer detects a serious electrical malfunction in the circuit for this specific sensor, it immediately sets this trouble code. The symptoms of this issue are generally unnoticeable while driving, but your check engine light will definitely stay illuminated, your vehicle will absolutely fail a state emissions inspection, and your engine might run slightly poorly, leading to increased fuel consumption. The most common causes for this electrical circuit failure include a completely dead downstream oxygen sensor, broken or melted wiring, heavily corroded electrical connectors, or an exhaust leak that is throwing off the sensor readings. To start diagnosing this yourself, your very first step is a thorough visual inspection. Safely raise your vehicle and locate the downstream oxygen sensor on bank 2. Check the exhaust pipe near the sensor for any obvious black soot marks or loud ticking noises that would indicate an exhaust leak. Next, follow the sensor's wiring harness and look for wires that have melted against the scorching hot exhaust pipes. If the wiring looks perfect and there are no exhaust leaks, you will need an advanced scan tool that can display live data graphs. You want to look at the voltage reading for bank 2 sensor 2 while the engine is fully warmed up. A healthy downstream sensor should show a very steady reading of approximately 0.45 volts. If the voltage is wildly fluctuating or completely stuck at zero, the sensor is likely dead and must be replaced. Using a digital multimeter to test sensor resistance and continuity back to the engine computer can be very tricky, especially when lying on your back in a driveway. Furthermore, oxygen sensors are frequently rusted solid into the exhaust pipe, requiring an oxyacetylene torch to remove safely without destroying the threads. If dealing with rusted exhaust parts or testing complex computer circuits makes you nervous, you should absolutely take your vehicle to a certified professional mechanic. Get your emissions system fixed right away so your vehicle runs cleanly and easily passes its next inspection.